Any controversies today? Why day camp?
Got a match to watch soon. Got the lineup.
How did Tanner and other guys look?
Good. They throw a lot of strikes. They throw a lot of strikes. Bernie looked great. We're gonna change up, trying to like give him something for the righties. Had some swing and misses. That was good to see. Adams got a battle there with Ref. Got a slider, swing and miss. So they threw strikes, and that's what you want right now. Just pound the strikes on with your best stuff and keep going. Obviously, stay healthy. So we're in a good spot. Abby, who's starting on Friday?
Van Bell.
Van Bell is starting on Friday. Priester on Saturday, and Crochet Sunday.
Where are Cutter and Bayo right now?
Behind, playing catch, Bayo, Cutter, same thing. Not much intensity.
And Diolito is.
He threw today back here, if I'm not mistaken.
What, is he close to taking a turn as we get into early?
As far as like lives and all that, yes.
No, that, I mean game situation.
Not that I know. I gotta take a look. Yeah, I mean, Bells does all that stuff, so.
Is Bayo sort of, is this slower than you kind of thought?
No, I mean, this is what we mapped out, and he started throwing, when was it, Monday? So just the progression.
Alex, you just named 3 stars who are behind the other guys. Are you concerned about where the rotation depth might be?
Test it right away.
Come opening day, yeah.
Test. We'll see. We'll see. Right now we're healthy. We're deep, right? Those 2 guys are behind, so we're gonna be okay. We got some quality arms. I think that's what makes it fun, right? Like we're gonna be deeper than in previous years, and we're gonna have guys that they had some experience last year towards the end, and we know they're capable of coming up here or break camp with us and help us win ball games. The schedule is gonna be heavy. We know that early on, so whatever decision we make, at one point we're gonna have to reset it, right? Because we only have one off day in the first, 16 days or whatever it is. So we're gonna get tested, and hopefully it's not by injuries.
So a guy like Priester could mix him.
I mean, he's good. Fitz is good. Coop, I've done it before. We're not gonna play with the wedlock, thing. He's gonna be really just in case, you guys are thinking about that.
Of those 3, like Fitz, Brewster, and Criswell, if you do have to lean on one more than the other, like, are you looking at spring training to see how they go out there, or is it, do you have in your mind like an idea of who you might?
It's a competition. It's a competition, and obviously, this doesn't tell you the whole story. There's information that comes into play, and obviously, Coop did it last year. He did a good job for us. The other 2, they came up. They were good. So, but we'll take the best ones, and understanding that all of them at one point they're going to impact the big league roster.
Hey, do you? Go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say, at one point you guys had talked about stretching out Fulmer, but is he not really someone in the mix?
He's stretched. He threw two innings, so he's stretched out. We're going to stretch him out.
He could be in that mix as well.
They will end up. Yeah.
Do you anticipate getting like most of your regular position players into games?
They're going 5. They're going 5 on Friday. It's different. Sports Science came up to us like 3 or 4 days ago, and somehow, some way, or whatever happens, we're okay. They said that the whole ramp up of 3, 4, 5 doesn't matter. So they're getting ready to play 5 out of the chute. On Friday, I don't know who's catching, but he's going to be Campbell at second, Marcel at short, Tor at first, Sogard at third, Roman in left, Garcia in right field, and Eden in center. Probably one of the catchers, not Massa.
Alex, what's your impressions defensively of both Campbell and Meyer?
Meyer, he plays the part. He's really good at shortstop. Smooth, good intuition, good instincts for how tall he is. He moves with grace over there, like old school, kind of like shortstop. He's really good. Campbell, he's learning. The turns are getting better. He has range. He has good hands. They're working hard with him at second base.
I also wanted to ask you,
Garcia?
Yes.
Yeah, good swing. Good swing. He moves in the outfield too. He's a big dude, but he moves. Today, in batting practice, I made a point of being with the outfielders today, and he hits a little hard, to right center. So he's impressive. JG. John Nixon, something like that.
So do you call him?
No, I call him Garcia.
Sandoval is Anaheim's in-day starter last year.
Yeah.
I mean, how much? I know
It's early, yeah.
How much are you kind of intrigued with what he might be able to do?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the rehab process is the rehab process. He's locked in, and we do believe our staff can, speed up things, right? But we're going to be patient. And if it happens, it's a lefty with a good fastball, and he's been there, done that. It's a guy that, we faced a few times, and that four-seamer takes off. So, good dude, great guy, workaholic. He's locked in with the trainers, and he's happy. He brings experience too, he can talk to guys, and he's a guy that, whenever he gets here, he's gonna be like a big addition for us.
But watching him just play catch, I mean, he's athletic.
He's yeah.
You said last year the chase got worse in the last month or so. Was some of that fatigue or just falling into bad habits, or
Both.
Why do you think that happened?
Both.
Yeah.
Physically, it was a challenge. 162, playing short, playing center field. That was a lot. We threw a lot to him, right? And he actually had a good season, I believe. The chase part of it, we have to be better. He actually did a good job with certain things that we wanted him to do with his hands. They're not as high as they were last year. He's more connected with the front leg and the hands. He has like a little leg kick now. He was driving the ball to right center. We have to swing strikes. We have to. That's something that he knows, and we're going to work with him really, really hard. I think having a guy like Alex around him, having those conversations, the good ones, they don't swing as much. The great ones, they don't swing, right? Like they swing at the right ones, and that's something Bregman does. He doesn't chase. He doesn't swing much. Although last year he chased a little bit, I think, or his swing rate was more. But having those conversations with him are going to be very important. We need him to hit against lefties. That's important, and we need him to get on base, because if he gets on base, we can put pressure on the opposition.
I mean, there's a pretty high ceiling, right? With his athleticism, his ability to defend, his speed.
And you see it, right?
18 of them last year.
Yes.
I mean, if he figures out the plate discipline a little bit.
Yes. I mean, he hit what, 19 last year? 19 homers? Yeah, something like that. He can steal bases. He was good in the big moments. Now we need every at bat to be a big moment, right? We have to slow it down. That's the most important thing.
You saw like Juan last year, right? For example, like 33% K rate down to 23. Do you feel like guys like Rafaela, maybe even William, they get defined by who they are after their first year without people giving an opportunity to get better year two?
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. It's the big leagues. You guys have a field, like Joey always says, it's not 4A, it's MLB. It's different. This is different. It's like the NFL and the NBA. It's the elite of the league, the best of the best. And he got exposed towards the end. He did. No walks in the last 120, 130, I think that. I mean, I really believe that sometimes in the big leagues, you can stand there because they're going to try to, throw their best pitch from the get-go. And if you're patient, sometimes you don't have to swing to get on base, right? And we'll talk to him. We'll work with him. As you guys know, since last year, we're trying to win as many games as possible at the big league level, but we're trying to develop the players, right? It's not the final product. We knew it last year. We knew that. And now we just got to keep helping him. He had a good offseason. If you see him, he looks a little bit more physical. His shoulders, he's running actually better now than last year, which is awesome. So he's in a good spot, and we're going to push him to be great.
Did we work with anybody in particular, like hitting-wise or JD?
He went to, there's this facility in Miami where JD used to go with Sosa in Hialeah. So he went there every morning.
What's been your impressions of Long?
Stronger, moving better, driving the ball. Yesterday to right center, and it looks like he's comfortable, right? He seems like, you know, the injuries in the past, he knows he's in a competition now, and it's go time, right? So happy for him to get an opportunity to go out there and be the second baseman for the Red Sox. He put himself in a great spot physically, and it's just a matter of go out there and perform.
Alex, could you talk about the Massa's progress for the rehab?
He threw today for the second time, so we just gotta be patient.
When he gonna join the BP?
He hit BP today, no lives.
But the lives.
Not yet. He's not there yet. As far as like volume, he's not there yet.
So he didn't participate in the base running today.
Yeah, but he ran with Kiyoshi on the backfields.
Okay, but do you concern about him to put in a full speed right now?
It's kind of like a deload day for him. You know, like guys have different programs. I mean, he doesn't go full speed anyways, you know. So he just works on his form.
Okay, so it's not the physical.
He's good.
concern.
He's good. The only thing is this: you got to get this going. But the swing looks good. He hit outside. He was gonna run with Kiyoshi, so he knows his program. You know.
What were your impressions of Costas' comments yesterday?
Like I said, people sit here and we don't put limits on them, you know. And he said what he said, but at the end of the day, we're in the winning business. And from my end, we're gonna make decisions based on competition and roster flexibility and versatility, and we're gonna take our best 26 guys to Texas.
You've been around in a lot of different roles. Like, is his ability to express opinions freely kind of unlike anything you've seen from other guys?
Probably not. Probably I play with guys that were very thoughtful on what they wanted to say and their opinions. And I don't know. I played with Kurt, right? And he was very thoughtful and very say his thing, right? I don't know. It just people will express what they feel. Some people are going to agree. Some other people are not going to agree. Some people are going to like it. Others are not going to like it. At the end, we like the first baseman. He's going to play and he's going to hit.
Alex, he hasn't played a full season in the league yet.
Yeah. That's something that's important, right? And that's something we taught in the off season. It's not lack of trying or the process or whatever, but we have to post. You know, that's very important, and that's something that we are trying to accomplish with all of them, right? And we know the ceiling, right? I think everybody knows that he's a very capable hitter, a guy that can hit in the middle of the lineup at the big league level. But the most important thing, you know, if we can do it over and over and over and over, and we can play 155 instead of half a season, you know, I mean, the numbers will be there, and we're going to help him to accomplish that. And hopefully, like I said, injuries don't happen, and he can do that.
How do you think he can stay healthy?
I mean, last year that was, weird, right? Like, it just happened, you know. He was feeling it a little bit before, so that's something that you always tell these guys, right? Like, be genuine, you know. If you feel something, tell us, you know. And we don't mind guys in the training room. We actually push them there because we know if our guys get their hands on them, we can prevent injuries. So hopefully it's a learning experience from last year, and he can be more open with the group. And yeah, he has his thoughts on all that, but we all have to be on the same page. And if we do that, we're going to be okay.
Now, what do you look at as the expectations for Giolito this year?
Just go out there, start 30 games, and help us win ball games. You know, he did a good job in the off season. You know, he's a good pitcher. He's working his repertoire. He's done it before. He can do it again.
What do you learn from just being around him last year in that role?
It was good. A lot of questions in the dugout. Why you took him out? That happened a lot. You know, like I would take somebody in the fifth. They're like, "Why you took him out?" You know, I'm like, "Be ready because we will take you out too." You know, but no. He's good. He thinks the game. He communicates well with the young players. Last year he wasn't part of it, but he was really part of it. You know, in the dugout, in the clubhouse, in the training room. I think that group that stayed back most of the time, rehabbing when we were going on the road, really helped others. You know, like Slayton when he was hurt. You know, Chris was there, Giolito was there, Liam was there, so they help him out through the process. That's what it's all about. You know, sometimes you're gonna be healthy, others you won, but still you can be a good teammate, and that's what he was for us last year.
Do you have any familiarity with him?
He's a good athlete. There's going to be a lot of basketball conversations. Yeah.
I mean, I said you realize Steph Curry had his bachelor party at February.
No, but an athlete. Huddy had him. Good defender. He has some pop. Hopefully, we can help him to be more consistent, making contact, because the power is there. The defensive part of it is good. It's fun to watch. I actually say, man, finally, you see guys on the opposition, and he's a good athlete. Hopefully we can get him here at least once to see if we can help him to be the big leaguer everybody envisioned. And I told him, hey, finally, I've been watching you for a while. He said, man, it seems like I never played well against you guys. I'm like, it doesn't feel that way. And he said he got 2 knocks against Chris Sale, so that was his highlight against the Red Sox.